Hi, I'm Chris McLaughlin, and we're going to write together today. But before we start, I just want to take 3 deep breaths. And as always, the reason we do this, a fly just went past, that's distracting. The reason we do this is just to calm our minds, let go of any stresses, and just get in touch with ourselves a little bit before we get in touch with the page. So, if you feel comfortable, close your eyes, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths. So, we're going to breathe in and and in and out and in and out. Lovely stuff. Open your eyes. Okay, so today's prompt is treasure. I want to write about treasure. I want you guys to write about your treasure. So, lots of different ways you can take this. I think if you want to write about something that you treasure, someone you treasure, I think that's a wonderful thing to write about. If you want to take it in a bit more of a fantasy kind of way, you can go for pirate treasure, or treasure is usually at the end of every great story. We're looking for something, and that could be a person, that could be an item, that can be any kind of thing. So yeah, I want to see what you guys are going to write on treasure. I'm excited about this one. So as always, if you want to write a poem, perfect. It doesn't have to rhyme. I keep saying that, but I have to just hammer that home. But poetry doesn't have to rhyme. If you want to write a short story, amazing. If you want to write a journal entry and just checking with how you're doing today and use this as a bit of a prompt or a bit of time to do that, perfect. Or as always, if you just want to scribble down some words, that's fine. Or do a little doodle or whatever you want. It's all about just self-expressing. No one's looking over your shoulder. No one's checking what you're doing. There's no one judging you. It's just a space for you to just be you for a little bit and express yourself. Cool? Sounds good. Alright, cool. So, we're going to write for 7 minutes, so grab your pen and paper, or open a Word document, whatever you feel comfortable writing with, or... I keep trying to think of a third thing, but I'll come back to that. Okay, that's the thing. Or open your phone and write on that. I don't know, whatever you feel comfortable with. And we're going to write for 7 minutes. So, if you feel comfortable, we're going to start writing now. inventory about halfway through. And you've got about 1 minute left. And if you come to the end of the idea or line that you're on, amazing. Cool. Well done. Right, we're just going to take 3 deep breaths and just let that piece of writing go in case anything came out that we don't want to carry with us. So, if you're comfortable, close your eyes and we're going to breathe in. We'll try that again. And we're going to breathe in and out. And in and out. And in and out. Lovely stuff. Great. Cool. I hope the camera hasn't picked it up, but there was a little clicking, annoying noises going on there, so I hope you didn't hear any of those. Couldn't find out. Maybe it's a radiator. I'm not sure. And then the beeping. Sometimes things don't go perfectly, do they? It's life, and mistakes happen. I think I don't really want to hide those things from this whole experience because I'm not trying to portray of like, oh, I've got everything sorted. I've got all my stuff sorted, and I try my best, and that's all that anyone can do, right? I think that's what we can take away from each other, you know. So, treasure. I'd love to read after that little ramble. I'd love to read what you've written. Yeah, treasure's a strange one. I think you could take it a lot of ways. If you feel comfortable, leave some writing in the comments below. I'd love to read through it. I've loved reading what I've read so far. It's been generally one of the highlights of my day, just seeing how people can take the same word, the same prompt, and take it a million different ways. I've said before, but I think it's what unifies us. I think writing does bring us together. We get to see the world through each other's eyes, and that's beautiful. So, cool. Anyway, I'm getting very, not emotional, what's the word? I don't know, my words have left me today. So let's find some of these. On treasure I wrote. What an intro. X doesn't always mark the spot. Sometimes it's a do not enter or a crossroads or something else entirely. I searched the whole world for me. And I found him. Hiding in a crate. Somewhere north of the equator, in a small country, in a small town, in a small room with big dreams. Unfed, unwashed, or washed with doubts and fear. But I coaxed him out with a little food and a little warmth. And now he lives inside my hopes, at home, somewhere in here. Cool. So yeah, I'd love to read what you've written if you feel comfortable sharing. It's been wonderful. Thank you all so much. If I just take 1 second to say thank you all so much for joining me on this journey. It's been wonderful. I've really enjoyed. It's still going, don't worry, we're not ending. But I really appreciate all the support and all the kindness. And I'm so happy I did this, and I'm so happy people are taking part and expressing themselves. It's so important. I think now more than ever, sometimes the world doesn't feel like it's listening to you at all, and the page always is. And we all listen to each other, you know. I think that's important. So, in that vein, I'll just remind you once again, just in case no one's reminded you recently, that you are enough. Okay? Alright. Have a great day.